Another day in the UK and another shocking headline has emerged. Migrants to be handed 40% of new homes by 2030. Essentially what this says is that there'll be 1.34 million homes built by 2030 in the UK, and with the current migrant crisis, around 40% of those will be given to migrants rather than British people. It just goes to show that these people are treated better than UK nationals whilst being in this country. It is absolutely shocking. After all, these are the individuals that are causing chaos in our streets. Take this clip, for example, where we see a migrant man literally robbing the Co-op store in broad daylight with literally no security or police presence. And to be honest with you, he'll probably get no charges whatsoever for this. Stuff like this happens every day in the UK, where we see individuals stealing from supermarkets with absolutely no consequences whatsoever. It actually does make you ask the question, what's the point in paying for groceries when these individuals can steal and not be arrested or charged for doing so? But in the big scheme of things, this is a petty crime compared to what we see in the UK when it comes to these individuals. For example, this next clip shows a shocking incident. Lucky escape for young girl. She was getting a ride home in an Uber when the migrant driver started acting suspicious and locked all of the doors. Moments later, the police pulled him over for multiple assaults on other young girls in the area.
What did they do that for?
Turn the car off now. Get out.
You've got the wrong one.
Hang on, I'm sorry to do that.
Okay. Come on. Oh, thank you.
Sexual assault.
We just paid for this fee, have you?
Yeah.
Taxi, have you?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Ealing.
Ealing. Okay. Stand by a minute, alright?
Luckily, this time, especially for the young girl, the police were there and stopped this car and arrested the individual before he could commit such disgusting crimes again. However, a lot of the time British police are hesitant to arrest a migrant or a minority in this country because they'll be labelled racist. For example, this next clip shows a parking attendant give a Muslim man a ticket outside of a mosque because he's parked on the pavement on a double yellow. However, instead of taking responsibility, this Muslim man claims that this parking officer is in fact racist.
NSL, Wolverhampton.
NSL
Yeah,
Wolverhampton.
315.
Okay, so they told you to come here during the prayer times,
I'm
right?
coming here by myself.
Oh, by yourself. Oh, so is it you who hating Muslims
No, I don't.
prayers time, right? Do you have some problem with my religion? What are you doing here just at this time, praying time?
Yellow lines, yellow lines.
Yeah, I understand it, but why are you not
here?
here every day?
Because if you come down, we get abused every day like you do.
No, I'm not abusing you.
You are, you got a camera
I'm
out.
not abusing. Am I abusing him? Hello, brothers. Am I abusing him?
I was having abuse
I'm
earlier
talking
by
to
the
you.
shop.
I don't abuse. Why would I abuse? I think you're taking advantage of
315.
Muslims praying in the mosque and giving them tickets, where every day when we're having here arguments, fights, you're not coming, you're always abandoning this area, and now when the praying time you decided to come.
This word, of course, is thrown about far too much, but if you look at this picture, you can clearly see that this individual is parking illegally. Nothing racist about it whatsoever. Despite the fact that you may be labelled a racist, British people are fed up. They are now confronting these individuals every single day when they see something out of line. For example, this next clip shows two English lads confronting one of these individuals after he was caught pleasuring himself outside a person's home looking at a woman and her child. And luckily, in this incident, the husband, the father, ended up giving him a good hiding.
Be a lesson to anyone round here. Do you know what he's been caught doing? Yeah, her husband just caught him with his dick out walking in front of the wife. So this is what happens when you go around walking with your dick out in public. Husbands might get the ump and come and bash your head in. Yeah? You'll keep your dick in your pants, won't you? You're going to keep your dick in your fucking pants, you dirty nonce. Yeah? You got bashed for a reason. See that fucking face? That's what a pedo looks like. Her husband got you good, didn't he? Yeah. fucking glad he did, you dirty though. Looking at his kids through the fence, looking through the fence at his children, were you? You dirty, rotten nonce. They should leave you where they found you. You keep that dirty of yours in your pants, yeah?
So the evidence is all there. We've seen this countless times on this channel that these individuals that come to this country illegally or legally in some cases aren't a good match for our values and our culture. This individual was caught outside someone's home touching himself. That's absolutely disgusting. However, the British police seem to think it's a different demographic. Have a watch of this Kent police video and tell me what you notice.
Just hate it. Oh, look, my bus is over there. I've got to go. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you later.
You alright? Where are you going then? Oi! Are you even listening?
Go away, you're so immature.
Are you going to tell me or not?
Come on, man, let's just go.
White British.
Oi! Where are you going? Oi, why don't you come over here?
Go away, just leave me alone.
Come on, I know you want a bit of this. Why don't you come over here? Oi, I'm talking to you.
You okay?
Oh look, another white British kid.
You right, girl? Give us a smile.
I just want to get home.
Laugh, you moody cat.
Hey, leave it out, mate. Sorry.
And look who they portrayed as a saviour in that clip. You honestly couldn't write this. It's absolutely ridiculous. The scariest part about the situation in the UK is the fact that we now have a Green Party on the rise, and they are gaining a lot of popularity amongst younger people in this country. And recently, one of their MPs, a new MP, Hannah the Plumber, appeared in Parliament to give her first speech. And it's fair to say it was a disaster. Have a listen as to what she was saying.
To my trans siblings who get blamed for everything. To the Muslims everywhere who are constantly and often violently scapegoated. I want to put Gorton and Denton on the map by championing the positives about our community. The spirit, the warmth, the grit, and the way that we help each other out every single day. Whether that's our neighbours where we live or our siblings in places like Afghanistan, Gaza, Sudan, Iran, wherever we are, we deserve to live freely as the human beings that we all are.
Some of those countries she was listing off at the end there, you know, Gaza, Sudan, Afghanistan. I mean, Afghanistan alone, the migrants that come from Afghanistan to the UK are the most vicious and violent. That's what we've seen by statistics, you know, what they've committed, the assaults they've committed in the UK. So just imagine the UK under the Greens leadership. It would be absolute carnage. It'd be even more crazy than it is now, a lot more crazy than it is now with these open border policies that they have. It would actually be a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. And, you know, that can never happen. That should never, ever happen. It's quite a scary thought, really. But yeah, Hannah's speech in Parliament, her first speech in Parliament, was an utter disaster. So guys, let me know your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video. As always, make sure you do like, comment and share, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel as well for daily content just like this. I do also receive a few emails every single day from you guys, so if you want to send me an email asking any questions, feel free to do so. I'm going to start including them at the end of each video, and we received our first email yesterday, so let's have a little read. Hello, this is Wolf. I am from Germany. Hi Wolf. I just watched the video mentioned in the subject. I wondered if you would mind combing your hair and buttoning up your shirt, ideally also ironing it. For your videos, your hair looks more dishevelled than Boris Johnson's, and overall you look like a typical English scruffy sod. I hope you will look presentable on your forthcoming videos. Also, obviously you can't grow a beard, so why not shave off that patchy orange fluff of yours? It looks super ugly. Cheers, mate. Wolf. Oh.